The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene is one of the most talked about and debated books in the personal development and leadership space. Yes, it's controversial. Some see it as manipulative, others as a mirror reflecting the power dynamics that exist in real life. But regardless of your perspective, one thing is clear. It sparks deep reflection on strategy, influence, and human behavior. I believe the real value lies not in blindly following the laws, but in understanding them and choosing how to apply them with integrity and awareness. Power, like any tool, can be used wisely or destructively. It's up to us to decide. Here is the summary of the book, 48 Laws of Power, by Robert Greene. Law 1. Never outshine the master. Summary: always make those above you feel superior. If you make them feel insecure, they might see you as a threat and try to crush you. Instead, flatter their ego. Make them feel smarter and more important than they are, and you'll rise more safely. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Summary: friends are often less cautious, can become jealous, and may betray you more easily. Instead of relying only on friends, you can sometimes get more loyalty from former enemies, because if they join your side, they have more to prove and may work harder to show their loyalty. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. Summary: don't reveal your true plans to others. If people don't know what you're aiming for, they can't prepare defenses against you. Keep your goals hidden, mislead if necessary, and stay unpredictable. It gives you a huge advantage. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Summary: the more you speak, the more likely you are to say something foolish or reveal your plans. Powerful people impress and intimidate by speaking little and leaving others guessing. Silence and brevity create an aura of mystery and control. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Summary: your reputation is the foundation of your power. A strong reputation makes you respected and feared. A damaged one leaves you vulnerable to attack. Always protect your reputation and, if possible, destroy the reputations of your enemies to gain an advantage. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. Summary: visibility is power. You must always stand out and never blend into the crowd. Attention brings influence and opportunity. If you become invisible, you lose control. So be bold, dramatic, and capture people's focus by any means necessary. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Summary: use the skills, efforts, and knowledge of others to advance your own cause. It saves your time and energy. In the end, it's you who should appear as the mastermind, taking the credit for the results, while others remain in the background. Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Summary: when you force others to act, you hold the power. Instead of chasing others, lure them toward you by offering something they want or need. This puts you in control while they come to you feeling like it was their choice. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Summary: it's better to demonstrate your point through action rather than trying to argue or explain. Arguments often make people defensive and stubborn, even if you're right. Actions are undeniable and much more persuasive. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Summary: negative emotions and misfortune are contagious. Associating with miserable or unlucky people can drag you down too. Instead, surround yourself with positive, successful people. Their energy and fortune will uplift you. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Summary: to maintain your power, make others rely on you for their success or survival. If people need you, they won't be able to turn against you, and they will be more likely to support you. Keep others dependent, and you hold the leverage. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. Summary: occasional acts of honesty or generosity can disarm others and make them trust you. This makes them more likely to let their guard down, allowing you to take advantage of their vulnerability when the time is right. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. Summary: when you need help, don't rely on others' goodwill or compassion. Instead, show them how helping you will benefit them in return. People are more likely to act if they see a personal gain or reward in doing so. Law 14. Pose as a friend. Work as a spy. Summary: to gain power, you must gather information about others, but doing so directly can make you seem intrusive. Instead, pose as a friend, gain their trust, and subtly collect valuable information that can give you an edge. Law 15. Crush your enemy. Totally. Summary: when you defeat your enemies, make sure there's no chance of their recovery. Leave no room for revenge or retaliation. A partial victory can lead to future threats, so eliminate all possibilities for them to rise again. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Summary: too much presence can lead to diminishing value. By withdrawing at the right moments, you create a sense of scarcity, making others respect and value you more when you return. Absence can amplify your importance and influence. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Summary: being unpredictable keeps people on edge, making them hesitant to challenge or oppose you. When your actions are hard to predict, others become fearful and unsure of how to approach you, giving you an advantage. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Summary: isolating yourself from others can lead to vulnerability. To maintain power, stay connected and engaged with the world around you. Building alliances and remaining open to information and people keeps you safer and more in control than retreating into isolation. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Summary: understand the people around you and their tendencies. Some people can take insults or setbacks without retaliating, while others may react violently. Knowing who is who will help you avoid unnecessary conflict and prevent making powerful enemies. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. Summary: avoid binding yourself to one person or cause, as it limits your flexibility and power. By remaining uncommitted, you keep your options open, allowing you to maneuver more freely and align with whoever best serves your interests at the moment. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Summary: to deceive someone, you must first make them believe they are smarter or more skilled than you. By playing the fool, you disarm their defenses, and they will reveal their plans or weaknesses, allowing you to outmaneuver them. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. Summary: sometimes the best way to deal with a stronger opponent is to surrender or appear to surrender. By doing so, you can gain time, disarm your enemy's aggression, and use the moment to regain strength or plot your next move. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Summary: instead of spreading yourself thin, focus your energy and resources on one target or objective. Concentrating your efforts increases your chances of success and allows you to achieve more powerful results. Focused power is more effective than diluted power. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. Summary: master the art of pleasing and flattering those in power without seeming obsequious. Be subtle, graceful, and strategic in your behavior to win favor and climb the ranks. A perfect courtier knows how to navigate social dynamics to gain influence. Law 25. Recreate yourself. Summary: do not be constrained by your past. You have the power to reinvent yourself and shape your identity to fit your goals. By constantly evolving, you remain unpredictable and adaptable, keeping others intrigued and maintaining control over your personal narrative. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Summary: avoid being directly associated with any wrongdoing or controversial actions. If you want to maintain your reputation and power, have others do your dirty work for you, so your hands remain free of blame or guilt. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. Summary: people have a strong desire to believe in something greater than themselves. By presenting yourself or your cause as a beacon of hope or truth, you can build a loyal following. Play on their emotions, beliefs, and aspirations to create devotion and influence. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Summary: when you take action, do so with confidence and decisiveness. Hesitation and uncertainty make you appear weak and invite challenges. Boldness inspires respect, while hesitation invites doubt. Bold moves command attention and put you in control. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Summary: always think ahead and plan for every possible outcome. By considering the long-term consequences of your actions, you can avoid unforeseen setbacks and remain in control. Having a clear vision and strategy allows you to stay on track and achieve your goals without surprises. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Summary: hide the hard work and struggle behind your success. When your achievements appear easy, you elevate your status and create an aura of mastery. People will respect you more, thinking your success was a result of natural talent rather than hard effort. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Summary: to maintain control, give others a limited set of choices that ultimately benefit you. By framing the options available to others, you manipulate the situation while making them feel like they're making their own decisions. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Summary: people are often more attracted to fantasies than to reality. By presenting what others desire or dream about, you can win their support and influence their decisions. Appealing to their fantasies rather than their rationality gives you more power. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Summary: everyone has a weakness, a hidden fear, or a desire that can be exploited. By understanding what drives people or what they fear most, you can manipulate them more effectively. The key is to identify their thumbscrew, the pressure point that gives you leverage. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Summary: to command respect and power, you must carry yourself with confidence, dignity, and a sense of entitlement. People treat you the way you present yourself. If you act with the poise and authority of a king, others will treat you as one. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Summary: timing is everything. Knowing when to act, when to hold back, and when to strike is crucial to success. Mastering the art of timing means waiting for the perfect moment, so your actions have the greatest impact and efficiency. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. Summary: if you can't have something or achieve a goal, don't obsess over it or show frustration. By ignoring what you cannot have, you appear above it and it loses its power to provoke or hurt you. Disdain for unattainable things demonstrates strength and control. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Summary: people are drawn to drama and spectacle. To capture attention and influence others, create memorable, larger-than-life events or displays. These spectacles engage people's emotions and make you unforgettable, enhancing your power and presence. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. Summary: while it's important to hold your own unique views, blending in with the crowd in your actions and behavior helps you avoid unnecessary attention and suspicion. People respect those who conform outwardly, even if they think differently inside, as it avoids confrontation and keeps you in control. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. Summary: create confusion and chaos to throw others off balance. When people are distracted or unsettled, they become easier to manipulate. Stirring up emotional turmoil can cloud their judgment, allowing you to advance while they flounder. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Summary: nothing is truly free. Accepting free offers can make you indebted or vulnerable to manipulation. People who offer something for nothing often expect something in return. Despise the free lunch and learn to value your independence by paying your own way and avoiding hidden costs. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Summary. When following a predecessor who is great or highly respected, it's challenging to measure up. If you try to take their place, you'll inevitably be compared to them and likely fall short. Instead, carve your own path and make a name for yourself, avoiding direct comparisons. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Summary. If you want to break up a group or movement, remove its leader. The followers will scatter and lose direction without the guiding influence of the leader. Targeting the source of control will cause chaos and disarray among the rest. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Summary. To gain lasting power, you must win people over emotionally and intellectually. Use charm, persuasion, and understanding to shape their thoughts and feelings, making them loyal to you and your cause. Gaining hearts and minds makes them more willing to follow your lead. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Summary. By mirroring someone's behavior, you can disarm them and make them feel uncomfortable or off balance. When they react, you can use their own tactics against them, infuriating them without directly attacking. This manipulation forces them into a defensive position. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. Summary. People resist sudden, radical changes. If you want to introduce new ideas or reforms, do so gradually and cautiously. Preach the need for change to prepare people for it, but implement it in small steps to avoid overwhelming them and causing backlash. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Summary. Perfection can breed envy and resentment. If you make yourself appear flawless, others may feel threatened or inferior and will turn against you. Show a little vulnerability or imperfection to make people feel more comfortable around you and avoid stirring up jealousy. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aimed for. In victory, learn when to stop. Summary. Know when to stop once you've achieved your goal. Overreaching or continuing beyond your victory can lead to unnecessary risks and undo your success. It's essential to recognize the right moment to pull back and consolidate your gains rather than pushing too far. Law 48. Assume formlessness. Summary. Be adaptable and flexible in all situations. By remaining formless, you avoid becoming predictable and vulnerable. Change your approach as circumstances require and remain fluid, which allows you to stay ahead of others and adapt to any challenge or environment. As we've explored these timeless principles from Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power, remember that true power isn't about domination. It's about understanding human nature and navigating social dynamics with awareness. Whether you choose to apply these laws or simply recognize when they're being used against you, this knowledge gives you options where others see only constraints. The most powerful people aren't those who blindly follow every law we've discussed, but those who understand when to apply them and when wisdom calls for a different approach. Remember, in the game of power, the most dangerous position is thinking you're not playing. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Which law resonated with you most and why? Which law challenged your thinking and why?